Welcome back, Tomb Raider Blunderers. We're back again for the second instalment. It's Tomb Raider II Blundering, and this stage is the Great Wall. Set in China, the whole game was produced in 1997 by Eidos. Now, as first levels go, this one is particularly tricky. Particularly tricky. And, yes, I've lost my train of thought already. But basically, it's almost as if the makers, designers of the first game thought, I'm so annoyed that they've managed to complete the first one, let's make the first stage extra tricky as a tiger jumps out from nowhere. Now, tigers are an endangered species, so let's shoot them. So this stage should be easy, but it isn't. There's traps galore, there's some dinosaurs, I think, as well. And we start off just with some pistols. Now, there is a cheat, which I might have to do later on, maybe in this stage, where you can get all the weapons straight away. What's different from this game, of course, is there's also flares you can let off to light up really dark areas, which there are many. A few extra moves, if you didn't see the Lara's house preamble to this. She can climb, go down zip lines also. So we've pegged two tigers. Now, we have to head upwards through the Great Wall of China, but the ultimate thing in this game is we must collect the dagger of Zan and plunge it into our heart for immortality or something. So the graphics are better than the first game. There's a lot more polygons in Lara, but not too many. So it's not a grand departure, it's just ever so slightly better. The water's slightly better shading, see there, flickers a little bit. Yeah, there's a harpoon gun to collect and a few costume changes along the way. So Tomb Raider 2 has got 17 stages, the first one had 15. So how long is it going to take me to complete this? Am I going to complete it at all? As I do a rather show-off headstand there, or handstand. Now, what's also different about this second game, which is better, on the first one you could only save it when you come up to a blue save crystal, which are, you got 2 or 3 per stage, or more if you're lucky at the end. In this one you can save it at any time. So it should be easier, you would have thought, to complete the game, because I can save it at any point. So if I do a boo-boo, I won't have to do the whole lot again. But the writers knew this, so because of that they can make the game a whole lot more trickier. Hooray! Or maybe. So we need to head up. Now, it's called the Great Wall after the Great Wall of China, but you don't see the whole wall. I don't think they could have fitted it all on one disc. You just get a very small segment. But essentially we have to collect a couple of keys to open some doors, avoid a lot of traps, and then get to the end. Shouldn't be a super long level, but it's tricky nonetheless. I have my guide with me, just like I had on the first time, so if it gets tricky I'll have a read of that. But before, even the guide wasn't much help. Sometimes it doesn't explain things very well. Let's just go nice and slow. So Lara certainly continues her killing wildlife theme. In the first game she killed bats, wolves, dogs, panthers, gorillas, lions. You name it, she probably shot it. And this one we added tigers so far to her list. Now, the use of flares in this game is both a good touch and annoying, because sometimes you're in pitch darkness. If you've got no flares left, it's absolutely hell. See, there's a flare there, I've lit up in error. Lara's also got a longer ponytail than last time. It was up in a bun before, so you've got animation of that as it swings backward and forward. On each stage there's like 3 sort of dragons to collect. It's not necessary to collect them to complete the whole thing, but you do get bonuses if you do. And there's a stone one, a jade one and a golden one. So we should be on our way to the stone one, and then we'll double back. Oh, it's a tiger down there. The energy bar's a bit more colourful as well. In the first game it was all like a brown colour. Here we've got red going through to green. Obviously when it's on red it's a bit more critical. I think the first game also went to red, but right near the end. I don't know why there's a tiger down there, because it's no threat to us up here for sure. On this game we're all around the world. Stage 2, I say if we make it that far, we should make it. Pretty disastrous blundering series we don't make it to stage 2. But we're off to Venice. That's quite an attractive scene. So I don't know whereabouts this is along the Great Wall of China. Maybe near a new bit. Boom. Apparently you can see the Great Wall of China from the moon. Or is it you can see the moon from the Great Wall of China? It's one of those two. Right, the stone dragon. Or duck or whatever. Bling! Yes, I can't seem to see it. But a nice background there. So it's a bit more jazzy than the first game. We've got a shotgun and we've got pistols. That's about it, really. And a compass. I don't know why you'd use that compass. Don't know. Perhaps it'll become apparent a bit later on. So it took me best part of a year to complete the first game. This one should be trickier. So will I complete it at all? I do not know. Every so often I get elements of doubt where I think, should I continue the channel at all? Because it is pretty tough work, but then I seem to keep going. I must be a madman. Respect to anyone that runs a channel that keeps it going for a long length of time. I think it was easier to get subscribers back in the good old days. Now it's very tough going. But let's just concentrate on getting Lara through China. That's the only thing that matters today, by Jeffrey. Nice and slowly does it. I don't think there's, apart from the traps, I don't think there's too much that can kill us on this one. There might be some vultures or eagles that turn up. And some spiders. Now the spiders are particularly tricky because it's very hard to see them. They've pretty much replaced the bats in the first game. But these spiders, they crawl along the floor at top speed. And they also jump out at you also. So the graphics, yeah, definitely improvement over the first one. Not a millennium leap forward, but they are slightly better. Right, this should be a trapdoor here. Yep, bush. It's all very dark in here, but no need to let off some flares. Yes. There's a door there sealed on my right. We need to get that open, I think. Must be a switch or a lock somewhere. Well, this might be it here. There's a switch up ahead. Just got to do a big jump. Not a massive fall if we don't make it, so we can try this at our own leisure. Grip. First time. There's a switch. You can just about make it out. There we go. Door's open. This is easy stuff, isn't it? Well, so far. Oops. I like the patterning on the top of the water there. That's quite nice. Right, there's going to be spiders here. No, there isn't. Thought there was. There's birds on the way. Lara's automatically aimed the guns, but I couldn't see them immediately. So that sometimes helps. Sometimes Lara aims the guns before you can actually see the things on the screen, which lets you know something is on its way. I don't know how that bird's a threat to us, but we're going to shoot it anyway. We're like clay pigeon shooting. Everything attacks you in this game. Nothing just flies away, it all attacks you. And I don't think this is high on the tourist season on the Great Wall of China, because no one is about. It's normally packed, isn't it, on the Great Wall of China? Maybe not all the way along. According to Carl Pilkington, so it must be a reliable source, a lot of the Great Wall of China was built in 1985. The tourist bit. I might need to want that corroborated before I believe it totally. Right, we need a key to open this door. Where is it? Somewhere. Tell me a fact about China below. Apparently 1 in 4 people are Chinese. But there's none in my family, so that doesn't even make sense. Right, let's go to the pool. There should be a gold key round here. Oops, I think I might have found it by fluke. Through here, in a very square looking cave. Don't run out of oxygen, as you can see by that blue bar. Pick it up. I think we got it. Did we get it? I'm not sure. And, yeah, right on cue is a tiger again. So let's make this an endangered species. I really need that cheap to get the Uzis. I might do if I start going through medipacks at 1 million an hour, if that's possible. Right, where can I get out so I can peg this tiger without taking any damage? Oh, not there. It was on me quite quickly. Eidos, 1997. Right, where is it now? Boom, that should be enough. It wasn't enough, but we didn't take any damage. So the time's not ticking, so we can pretty much take this thing out whenever we want to. It's nothing compared to the mutants near the end of the level on Tomb Raider 1. Check that out if you haven't already, if you found that for this one first. Have a look at Tomb Raider 1 Blundering. It was an epic. Right, that's another tiger pegged. Suddenly feel the need to eat some Frosties for some reason. I don't know why that would be. They're great. Right, that's my advertising done, so hopefully I get sent loads of free Frosties now by Kellogg's. It's a breakfast cereal, if you didn't know. A really nice one. Right, send me my Frosties. We need to get back up to the Great Wall of China. We've got the key now. We put it in the lock, and that door should open, should it not? And then there'll be some other ghastly stuff. Not this way. This way. Hopefully the key fits. That would be an advantage. There it is. The guardhouse key. This animation is pretty identical to the first game, as is the sound effect. It's open. Now, watch out for spiders. Very hard to see them in the gloom. If the guns aim, we pretty much... Yeah, they're aiming. Seems a bit of a waste of firepower, really. Bullets on a spider. It's probably best just to tread on them, isn't it? Okay, I think that's them taken care of. I can't see them. Now, in front of me, there's a ladder going up. If we go up there, according to the guide, there should be another key. We go back down again. There's an archway to my right. We go through there. And there's the lock, and we'll go through again. What could possibly go wrong? But I do like the element of this climbing feature that's now in this game. Leaves itself available to lots of extra puzzles. Oh, spider there, if you didn't notice. But I automatically got it.
Aha.
Aha! That's another key done. So we're racing through the level. But we haven't experienced any of the terrible traps yet. And we are coming quite close to Doomsville in the trap territory. Hopefully I can make it all the way through. Now, I'm definitely not going to make it all the way through unscathed. I'm probably going to take a lot of damage. So I will be using medipacks as much as I can. But it being level 1, we haven't really got that many as of yet. Lara can fall a certain distance, of course. She falls too far, she takes a little bit of health damage. Or all of her health and dies. The rusty key. That'll come up quite a lot in this game. It did in the first one. I'm not sure it's the same rusty key each time, but as long as it opens the door, who cares? Right, a spider web, so that means there must be spiders. There's a collapsible floor at some point. Oh no, not at here though. I think later on the level's a collapsible floor. Right, a spider's going to jump behind me, and 3 spiders are going to jump in front, I think. No. Yes. There's one behind me as well. I knew that because the guy had told me, and that saved me some energy. Cheating? Well, maybe. I need all the help I can get, really. See how those guns light up the room when you fire? Oh, a skeleton there. Who's that chap? He must have been eaten by spiders. He's got shotgun pellets or grenade pellets or something.
Aha.
And I'll take them, thank you much. Yeah, shotgun pellets and a medipack. Right, it seems like a dead end, but this block, I should be able to pull it out. It looks the same as any other Tomb Raider block. You get used to identifying them quite quickly. How are you enjoying Tomb Raider 2 so far? We're very early days, aren't we? Graphically, it looks very nice. This is before all the chaos starts. First level of the Tomb Raider 1 was pretty easy. This is trickier than that. It assumes a lot. It assumes that you played the first one quite a lot, really. If your entry level was this, well, God help you. The list looks quite gentle, this, but if you continue walking, like spherical sharp disc will fire from left to right and right to left and slice you into pieces. But as you can see, there's a crack to my left. I need to jump up and grab that, and then I can get past these discs, which you can't see yet, but you will soon. Listen for the sound. Here they come. Yes. It's impossible to run through or jump over these or walk through them with the water, so this is the only way across. Sometimes these cracks are a bit tricky to see, but this one looks fairly obvious. This would be a good backing, wouldn't it, for a rap? I'll let you rap over the top if you want. Can't get anything to rhyme with Tomb Raider. Maybe. Drop. Right, let's pass the discs. So I don't think there should be any more to kill us. I think now we come up to the collapsible floor. But oh look, there's a disc in front. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I can't get up. I was nice and oh god, this isn't brilliant. Just climb up. Jeepers. God, that was bad. Right, collapsible floor. Just run over it. Hug around now. There's some big boulders that are going to follow me in. Here they come. Don't stop. Now we need to jump over these spikes at the right point. I've jumped over at the wrong point. And I've lost lots of energy. Quick move. How am I still alive? Right, forward. Spikes are going to come across. Now, that wasn't my first go at that. And it wasn't perfect. And I survived by about half a millimetre. There we go. So, I hope I made that look easy. But that, for a stage 1 level, that was particularly tricky. Now, if you want to rewind that 10 seconds and see what I did again, by all means do. Hopefully you'll be suitably impressed. Did you rewind? There's another tricky bit. Jump over these things. I can stop and get a dragon here, but I won't. Keep running. Now, spikes coming in on the left. If I hug the right-hand wall, they won't get me. Keep going. Now, I think we can all agree that last 2 bits there was ridiculous. I didn't do it first time. I don't know how many goes I had at that. But it made it look. The video makes it look like I done it first time, which I didn't. Now, slide, grab. Now this bit's tricky as well. Move. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. There's a collapsible floor. I should have just let it collapse instead of jumping. Took a bit of damage there, but I'm alive. Next up, we've got this tunnel and 2 spherical discs made out of sharp super steel, just rolling back and forward. Who knows what's controlling them? I don't. We've got to get the timing right and run past them without getting sliced in a million pieces. And I've got pins and needles now, which is probably nothing compared to what happens if one of these discs get you. It's probably just 2 people dressed up, isn't it? Rolling left and forward. Now, what's the bettings I get the timing wrong on this? So all of a sudden the stages start getting a bit meaty, a bit exciting. That must be now. We're past. Easy, easy. Right, that's them past. I think there's a zip line round here, maybe some more spiders. I don't think there's going to be any more tigers, is there? The guns are out just in case. There we go, spiders. I can't see them. Lara's shooting towards them. A nice open air. Oh, there's another spider. Boom. Right. Yeah, I think if you had a meteor weapon, I think you could shoot the spider straight away. I think it'd be a bit tricky shooting the spider with his shotgun. Don't know if that's taken place. Bit of overkill. Right, now what do? I need to look at the guide again, I think. Let's not mess up on stage 1. There should be a zip line somewhere. Although we're not supposed to take it as of yet. There's the zip line. Oh, and another spider. Right, there's the zip line. But I think somewhere there's a ledge we can jump down to and collect a gold dragon. And I think that's when we have dinosaur territory. I think it's possible to complete the level without dropping down. But then you missed a couple, I believe, of really big Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Now, if you remember the first game, if you watched the blundering there was a huge Tyrannosaurus Rex, one of the highlights in stage 3. This one's got 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and the graphics are quite a bit better. 2 of them, and they are huge. And I think we might be coming up to them quite soon. Hooray! So if we manage to do a highlights reel of this, then they'll definitely be on it, for sure. Here are some flares. Not trousers, but light up flares. How many times are we going to do that joke in this game? A million. Right. Let's light a flare, because it does get a bit dark. We're going to go across to that ladder on the right, and go down. That's T-Rex territory. I mean, it's quite a way down as well. If you didn't have the flare, you wouldn't know where you are. It goes pitch black, which we might experience coming back up. So you wouldn't want to fall down here, that's for sure. I think it must be a bit cold down here. So this is legitimate stuff underneath the Great Wall of China. If you've ever gone underneath the Wall of China, you'll see this. You'll also see a couple of T-Rexes as well. It's just normal stuff, really. There's a cavern. They supply it with oxygen and stuff, and it's a bit Jurassic. What else would you expect? Right. Oh, my flare's gone out. And it's, as you can see, it's all a bit dark down here. Don't really want to fight prehistoric monsters like this. As you can see, if you run out of flares, it's impossible. Where am I going? Right. Now, you've got to lure the dinosaur out and then retreat to that entrance. That's why I let off a flare, so it lights it up so I can find it again. Wait for it. Oh my god, here it comes! Here it comes! Oh my god, go, go, go! What's this doing on stage 1? Right, flip, shoot. Now, I should be able to take this out quite easily from in here, because the dinosaur can't get in here. But look at that! That's a huge enemy for stage 1. What are they thinking about? They really wanted to give this a grand entrance, this, and absolutely awesome. Where is it? I don't know how long it's going to take to shoot with pistols. Here it comes. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Brilliant animation. PlayStation 1, gotta love it. 1997. Well done, Eidos. Brilliant. A memorable gaming moment here. Just die now. Memorable as it is, just die. Right, he's dead. That's it. That's him taken care of. Let's take a look at the carcass. Yeah, looks a bit fat, bit of material to him. Yeah. Oh, and you can run through the body like it's a ghost. What's going on here? And now what? And now I'm standing in its head. Well, that's poor programming. I was just singing the game's praises, but you can do that. Well, anyway, it doesn't distract from the puzzle aspect of the game. So we'll have to forgive that. There should be a gold dragon up here. I think I can see it in the distance. There it is. Is that it? And there's something else growling. The second of the T-Rexes. Is it behind us? Oh, there we go. Everything's different once we light the flare. We're in some sort of alcove. So in theory, the dinosaur shouldn't be able to get us from in here. Where is it? Wherever we are. Where are we? I'm gonna have to light another flare, I think. Where the hell are we? This is a bit like when you get up at night and try and go down the stairs without turning the light on. You always misjudge the steps. I think I can see it. There it is. Oh, this is going to be an easy kill, I think. We've got the whole length of the cavern rather than the width here. Is it dead? I can't tell. I'm not sure about these flares. It would have been better if she just brought a torch, wouldn't it? Just turn the torch on. Flares are expendable. Torch. All you just need is batteries. Is this thing still alive? Die. I don't know how long it's been down here. 65 million years, I guess. Can you tell what's going on? This won't make it to the highlight reel. Is it dead? I hope you're enjoying the graphics. Right, flare. This is scary stuff. It's a lot more moody, isn't it, with these dark lights? Although it is moody, I hope there isn't too many levels like this. I prefer it nice and bright. Right, that monster's dead there. I can see it on my right. We won't bother walking through him. We'll give him the dignity. Yes. I don't know. There's still a noise going on though. Maybe it's his stomach rumbling. Right, back to the stairs we come down with to get here in the first place. We need to get back to the zip line. I've never done zip lining in real life. Is it a bit overrated? How exciting is zip lining? Comment below if you're a professional zip liner or you have zip lined before. I know nothing about zip lining and its ancient ways. Tell us about it. Don't be shy. And also, if you know where I can get a cheap torch in this game, let me know as well. Because I'm quite literally walking around in the dark. Flare. Perhaps I've got none left. It's supposed to be L2. Actually, I think I made it. We are heading upwards. Unless Lara's doing something else in the dark. I don't want to specify. Well, is it going to go a bit lighter soon? We are heading upwards according to my fingers on the control pad. Yes, here we go. Let there be light, and suddenly there was. This is a long way. Should have had an elevator. This is much better now. Up, up and away. I think we've done the trickiest bit now of this level. Those horrendous hallway traps. Those two T-Rexes. Surely we've done enough now to complete level 1. Please give us an easy ride to the end. I think we can drop down there quite safely. Maybe. How many plans end up in disaster with the lines? I think we can drop down there quite safely. But in this occasion we could. Hopefully this comes out back near the zip line. Oh, spider. X-spider. I spied the spider. Zip line. Now the guide says on the zip line, because we're going to zip line to another area, believe it or not, there's 2 tigers over there, and the guide says if you time it right, you can kill the tigers without using a med pack at all. Am I going to do that? Probably not. Right, there's tigers. Here we go. Whee! Here we go. Da la 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 la. Tigers. There they are. Oh. Right, guns. Without using a med pack at all. Here they come. Oh dear. I'm going to have to use a med pack, I think. I'm almost dead there. No one's ever used a med pack halfway through getting eaten by a tiger then come out to win. Am I winning? I think I'm just about going to get away with this, although I have been rather wasteful of medic packs. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me on a later stage. Now what do we have to do? It's all gone very dark again. I have to find a campfire, it says here. But where is it? They should put up a signpost or something. That's Hall of the Mountain King from Manic Miner, but it seems quite appropriate here. It does look quite cavernous, quite like mines. As long as the wacky Amoebatrons aren't here, or the Kong Beast. Spectrum fans will know those references. Right, this looks like a campfire somewhere, flickering about. There it is over there. If I wanted to run through that and catch fire, I could kill myself, but I don't think I will. What's that to the right? Is that a weapon on there? No, it's just a dodgy graphic. A book or a folder or a laptop or something. It's no good. Oh, it's frozen. Is that it? Brilliant. So that was stage 1, the Great Wall of Tomb Raider 2. So we're off and running now, people. We're going to complete Tomb Raider 2, I hope. Hope you enjoyed watching the very first stage or episode of that one. It's set to be a very long escapade. That's the word I was looking for. Thanks for watching as always. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Always appreciated. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.